Breakfast, and why breakfast is important. And I know what you're thinking, I'm going to say it's the most important meal of the day, you need to have breakfast, blah blah blah. Well, you know, it is true. If you don't like breakfast, good news, I'm going to explain to you what you can have, times to eat it, and pretty much again why you should eat it. So there's a couple of things here I've circled off breakfast. So you've got foods, you can't do it, times, and how much. Let's get straight into the first one. So foods, sort of stuff you should be eating for breakfast. Get away from cereal, honestly. Like a Special K, Weet-Bix shredded wheat. I know that advertised has been really, really good for you, but they're really, really not. There's no nutrients whatsoever in a little piece of cardboard like of Special K, unfortunately. Stuff you can have for breakfast: natural yogurt, get some granola in there, get some flaxseed, get some fruit, start berries, strawberries. If you're having oats or porridge in the morning, try to stay away from just having milk and oats or water and oats, because it's not very nutrient dense. What you want to do with it is spice it up a little bit, chuck some peanut butter in there, chuck maybe banana in, if you like taking protein powder, chuck a bit of that in, some flaxseed, nuts, berries again, just get it in there and mix it up so it's not just milk and oats. Perfect example I like at the minute is a little bit dark chocolate, some peanut butter and almond milk with the oats. And it tastes a bit like Snickers, which is nice. Other foods: meats, sausages, bacon, gammon, whatever you like in the morning. I'm not going to advise you go and eat chicken and broccoli first thing in the morning, because it's not very enjoyable, is it, unless you're competing or something like that. Steak as well, if you like steak, then get one of them in the morning. Other things you can have for your breakfast are eggs. Now if you like eggs, you're in for a treat, because there's loads of stuff you can do with eggs. You can bake them into little muffin tin size, so like little cakes. You can make omelettes, you can make scrambled egg, boiled eggs, poached eggs, blah blah blah. Chuck a bit of spinach, chuck a bit of greens with them, or some tomatoes, fry the tomatoes even, and have them with that. There's absolutely loads of options. Now it's alright me giving you options, but what about if you can't, but I can't stomach it in the morning, but I haven't got time? Well, I'll talk to you about time in a minute. If you can't literally stomach your food before exercise in the morning, then don't eat, or have something really small. Same as if you're going to work. If you haven't got time to make breakfast before you go to work, then do it the night before. Make some overnight oats, make a smoothie, put it on the stand, whiz it up, take it off the stand, walk out the door, get in your car, drive to work, drink it on the way to work. Or the next thing is just to have it when you get to work. You don't have to have breakfast the minute you wake up. You can have it an hour or so later, but just make sure it's not too much of a gap, or if it is, just have something light like a handful of nuts or something in the morning, and then move on to a bigger breakfast. Stuff like boiled eggs and smoothies are dead simple, just to whiz up in the morning, or just to boil the night before and just take them out of the fridge and take them with you. Dead simple. And that really covers times as well, I suppose. Going into that. Times for eating, it doesn't matter that much, to be honest, as long as you're comfortable with it. I'd rather people took up a little bit longer to eat their breakfast than just force it down themselves as soon as they get up and then feel terrible after it. So notice how you feel, and maybe delay it a little bit or have it earlier, depending on how you feel. How much of something? Very, very simple this. You should eat until you feel just about full. So not until you hit the full point, just before. Something that satisfies you. Something that's going to give you energy to go to work and smash the day, instead of sitting on the bus or getting in the car and just thinking, oh my God, I feel bloated already. If you're feeling bloated and sluggish at like 8 o'clock in the morning, you're going to have a long, long day. That's why things need to be nutrient dense. If you've got any questions about breakfast, fire them over. If you want more ideas, fire them over and I'll send you loads of different recipes. Just start thinking about your breakfast a little bit more, and maybe your energy levels, your sleep, your fitness and everything else may just improve. You never know.